The Champions League continues. Juventus takes on Sevilla. So, Kevon, what do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be a great game at the J Stadium in Turin. Juventus come into the game up a fantastic 3-1 victory over Sassuolo over the weekend.
Yes.
2 quick-fire goals by Pipita, Gonzalo Higuain.
Yes, he is scoring goals.
Those goals were struck with such force and such ease that it was unbelievable. But Juve, this is actually a rematch from last year because they met at the same stage. Juventus last year in the home encounter, they beat Sevilla 2-0 thanks from goals from Morata and our friend Zaza.
Yes.
And
we all know who Zaza is.
Yeah. Juventus played Sevilla in the last match day of last season's Champions League, match day 6. And it was a game that Juventus needed to draw to ensure they win the group.
Yep.
But Sevilla needed to win to just qualify for the Europa League. And Sevilla won thanks to a goal from Llorente.
Yes.
And after beating Juve ended up playing Bayern, and we all know what happened there.
Yes.
So they would really need to get a head start this round, and they would want to really defeat Sevilla. Dani Alves plays against his previous club.
Yep.
And also, we were looking at the Juventus backline. Mehdi Benatia has actually played all the games this season.
Yeah.
And Allegri has rested one of the 3 gargoyles, as I like to call them, Bonucci, Brazak, and Key. So we'll see what Allegri does.
Goliath, we live again. For those of you who don't know, that's a gargoyles reference for you young kids out there. I'm interested to see what Sampaoli does with Sevilla. We all know they are the UEFA/Europa League kings. Are they going to do the usual thing where they just default back into the Europa League and win? That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. Is Sevilla content with doing that? Or, and then also they have lost certain players. I think Banega is a crucial player.
Kevin Gamero is also gone.
So, it's very interesting. A couple players followed Unai Emery to PSG. So, I think it's going to be interesting. I think the way how Juventus is set up, that it may neutralize Sampaoli's style because it's very Bielsa-like. Those of you who look at Chile, they want to play that attacking, I call it nitro-charged football, high pressing, high attacking, high possession. And Juventus, Allegri knows how to neutralize that kind of football.
Yeah.
Juventus are a team made to counter-attack that sort of football. They have the players, they reinforce the back line. I could see Juventus, setting up the counter-attack with Dani Alves and those guys are scorching down the wings. And players like Higuain and so on exploiting a high back line from Sevilla. And I like Sevilla, but I really think it may be a step too far right now because I don't think Sampaoli is tactically flexible enough.
Yeah.
For Sevilla to have a chance, they probably need to score from the beginning or be so relentless that they don't give Juventus a chance to come on from their own half and have like immaculate possession, which I really can't see happening with that Juventus team. So I think Juventus may edge them tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, Sevilla's thus far in La Liga has produced really spectacular matches. I mean, your 4-3s, your 5-4s. We know what Sampaoli is all about. But once Juventus has a control of that midfield, once Pjanic gets on the ball and starts spraying his passes, I think Sevilla, they'll be toasted. Yep. Sevilla, they reinforced a lot after losing Gamero and Krikoviak. And they brought in guys like Pablo Henrique, Ganso.
Mercado.
Yeah, Gabriel Mercado, the right back. And also up front, Vieto came across.
Yes.
So
very Argentine influenced.
Yeah, we know why. Sampaoli.
Yeah, I wonder why.
But it'll be a great game. It's the most difficult game of the group for Juve. So they'll be coming all guns blazing.